The price of Bitcoin last week rose up to $20,822 where it currently sits, from approximately $17,000 starting. Now, of course, that is very bullish, but currently with Bitcoin, we have a CME gap that's opened. And in today's video, I'm going to explain what that is, what that means for the price of Bitcoin, and where we potentially expect the price of Bitcoin to head next. I'm also going to show you what I plan to do when it comes to my current open trades, and of course, what plans I have for taking more trades in the future. We're also going to be discussing altcoins in today's video, specifically XTP. This is currently sat at 46 Satoshis. Should we break through this level of resistance right here on the charts? To be honest, I'm expecting a very significant break to the upside in the price of XTP today, being how the volume is looking right now. We're getting a lot of buy volume coming through at the moment on XTP, and I'm expecting the price to surpass 50 Satoshis. If we do surpass 50 Satoshis, I would expect the next price level could be as high as 80 Satoshis, which could be amazing, essentially another 100% increase in price on the XTP coin. So we're going to discuss that in today's video as well. If you are interested in any of these topics, please do slap a like on today's video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers here on the channel this year, so please make sure you are one of those 100,000 people, and at the same time drop a like, trying to hit 500 likes on every single video. Thank you very much, and let's crack on. So first things first, when it comes to the price of Bitcoin, $20,796 is the current price. But more importantly than that, what do the CME gaps currently look like? Well, this is the CME exchange. And as you can see in the chart right here, we have this gap that's formed. Now, actually, I was not previously aware of this, but actually the CME exchange, for some reason, even though there's a bank holiday in America today, the CME exchange is open. There is currently a gap on the price of Bitcoin. But I also want to show you another gap on the price of Bitcoin. That other gap is sitting all the way up here. Now, we don't have very many gaps on the price of Bitcoin. If we zoom all the way out on this chart, on the daily, we also have a gap all the way down at approximately $9,000 all the way down here. But essentially, we have three current gaps open at Bitcoin. And we've got one at $9,000. We've got one now at $19,800 on the chart right here. And we've got this other gap right here at approximately $28,000. What are CME gaps? Well, essentially, when the CME exchange closes on a weekend, basically, whatever the price is on a Monday when the exchange reopens, well, that's where the gap sits, essentially. So that's what we're currently looking at. The gap is currently sat at $19,800 because on Friday, trading closed at $19,800. Now, those gaps, they also act like a magnet. And the magnet that they act like, I mean, it's a pretty strong magnet in the past. However, the odds of us dropping back down now to about $19,800 at this point in time seem to be getting lower and lower and lower, given that we've got some liquidity in this range right here. But to be honest, to break out seems more likely. And that, to me, seems like a more likely scenario. So when it comes to the price of Bitcoin, how do I intend on trading this? Well, currently, if we go over to my BYBIT, you'll see I've still got my terrible short position open. Should never have opened it, but currently it's only $2,000 in a loss. Doesn't really matter. I don't really want to have that position open for an extended period of time. I would more so prefer to close that position as soon as possible because I believe the price is going to go to the upside. Again, I'm probably just going to get liquidated on that position, holding out for the CME gap to close at $19,800, where essentially I would be back at break even. However, in terms of what my current trading setup would be, is pretty simple. I'm looking for a break of this level of resistance right here. We break through this level of resistance, essentially we have no more liquidity in the charts, and you would expect the price of Bitcoin to rise up very significantly and come and close that gap that we find at $28,000 on the chart. If I just show you the equivalent chart, zoom out a little bit on the CME exchange, you'll see the gap all the way up here. I would expect us to come up and close that gap once we break through these minor levels of resistance. To be honest, they are very, very minor. Now, when it comes to the price of Ethereum, how is Ethereum currently performing? Well, very, very similar in a sense of Ethereum's got more gaps open on the charts than Bitcoin. It doesn't generally follow the CME gap theory quite as well as what Bitcoin does. But currently, Ethereum is looking amazing as well. $1,545 is the current price, and my projected target for where I would expect to take profits on Ethereum position would be approximately up here around $1,850. I think that's a very realistic target, and in order to confirm the breakout on Ethereum, all we need to do is zoom in on the charts, wait for the charts to reset a little bit, set the scale to auto again so we can see what's going on. And essentially, all we need to do is break through the previous high right here, with that previous high sitting at approximately $1,620. To be honest, for me, I'll be going very heavily long on Ethereum above $1,600. So having discussed both Ethereum and Bitcoin, how is TAP getting along? Well, TAP is currently tussling with the level of 46 Satoshis. 46 Satoshis has currently got a sell wall of only 1 Bitcoin. And to be honest, there isn't a whole lot of sell volume on the order books until you get to 50 Satoshis. But once you get past 50 Satoshis, there is really nobody looking to sell. Hence why I say, look, if the price of TAP today manages to break through that 50 Satoshi level, I would be expecting a very significant rally to the upside to the same depth as this one right here. So if we were to zoom out on the TAP chart and essentially predict how high that could possibly go, if I was to measure top to bottom in terms of that right there, and then essentially take that, apply it to where we're at right now, we could be looking at a price of approximately 87 Satoshis on the price of TAP if we continued growing at the current pace of which that coin is growing. Bearing in mind that we've broken through pretty much every single major resistance on the price of TAP, I'm very, very bullish on it right now. I think that, to be honest, the resistance is not posing that much of a problem, and I expect the price is going to continue to rise throughout the course of the day based on my own analysis, based off of what analysis that you can actually do on a smaller capped altcoin like that, but also based on the fact that if you look at the current market cap of TAP, TAP's market cap is still insanely small compared to that of its competitors. It's only got a $36 million market cap, and when you compare that with Kronos Chain, that's got a $1.9 billion market cap. It's clearly undervalued compared to its competitors, especially given how much growth they've had on the application recently. And if you've not got the application, currently I'm giving away $1,000 of XTP coins. And if you want to be entered into that giveaway, all you need to do is go to my Twitter profile and retweet the tweet about that and follow the profiles associated with that. But then most importantly, I'll be picking the winners from the people that sign up on the link in today's video description. So if you want to be entered into a $1,000 giveaway of TAP coins, please do sign up for TAP on today's link in the video description. If you've signed up in the past on it, you're already entered so long as you go over to Twitter and like and retweet those tweets. Because again, I'll be checking who has liked and retweet those tweets. Anyway, back to the price of Bitcoin, of course, we are looking for a breakout above this resistance level here of approximately $21,400. Break of $21,400. Well, that means sky's the limit. We should head to the upside. The entire cryptocurrency market is looking very, very bullish right now. And the only other thing that I want to check in on for now, and I'll probably be back later today with an update video, will be Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Because Ethereum versus Bitcoin actually found support here on the chart. It's bouncing back to the upside, and I'm projecting an altcoin rally fairly soon. The reason for that is Bitcoin dominance is slowing down in its growth, and therefore the other reason why I'm expecting TAP to grow is I'm expecting another surge in the value of altcoins because Bitcoin dominance is stalling right now, and I would expect it loop to the downside. So when Bitcoin dominance goes down, that means altcoin market caps are growing, which ultimately means the altcoin space is growing and more investment is flowing into altcoins, hence why I am so bullish on TAP at this moment in time. So if you have enjoyed today's video, please do slap a like on it. I would really appreciate that. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers here on the channel this year, and thank you all very much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, slap a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
This video is over now. You'll find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. This video is over now. So why are you still watching this? Do you not have